Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to
Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. I know a lot of y'all like, yo, Thomas, what the hell are you talking about, son? I'm talking about this. It's a trifling ass Tuesday, baby. It's a trifling ass Tuesday. But let me walk in here the way I normally walk up in here. Y'all ready? Hold on. Let me make sure y'all get the full effect. Make sure y'all get the full effect. God damn it.
Woo, woo, Daddy Longstroke. You can't smoke it. Woo, Daddy Longstroke. You can't toke it. Woo, Daddy Longstroke. Woo, 8 inches, come on, DB.
Daddy Longstroke's in the building! Strap in, kids. It's going to be a nasty ass show. All right, before I even start this show, first off, let me go ahead and get this out of the way because I know how y'all asses are. I know what y'all come here for, and it's not my smoldering good looks. It's for these Kobe's.
Kobe.
That's what y'all come here for. That's what y'all come here for. Y'all come for these Kobe's. I don't act like I don't know. Don't act like I don't know.
Kobe.
Hey, way to go want some investments on his shoulder porn.
Kobe.
Get that man a Kobe. Dread talking about trifling titty Tuesday.
Kobe.
Go get Dread a Kobe. Listen, Infernal said that's why I had mine removed.
Kobe.
Go take that Kobe and go over in the corner. Tracita, oh shit. Tracita is announcing that BB's house is on fire.
Kobe.
You could have the coffee with the Kobe over in the corner. Miss Lyles is laughing her ass off, knowing damn well what's about to happen.
Kobe.
Go and take a couple of these Kobe's. My wife just informed me that Donald Trump has been giving out Florsham shoes to anybody who wants to be in his inner circle.
Kobe.
My wife can have one of these Kobe's. Oh my God. Yes. The reason I am late is because I had to take my wife to work. And one of the first things, like, I'm driving her, she's like, did you know that Donald Trump is giving out Florshams? I said, excuse me? She's like, yeah, anybody who's in his inner circle, in order to get along with him, they have to give out they have to wear Florshams.
Kobe.
My wife can have another Kobe. That's what I mean by trifling ass Tuesday, kids. This shit is nasty. Who gives out listen, not Steve Madden's. Nope. Not Stacey Adams. Nope. We talk about Florshams. We talking about Florshams.
They coming to see me.
They coming to see the Temptations.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Ain't nobody coming to wear them goddamn shoes. Who the hell? Listen, come on, man. Murr stepped in the room. Grand rising, brother. Grand rising. My brother E, the field commander of the Villains Guild, the leader of the Outcast Nation, is at the mountain. Good morning, E. Hey, E. E, how much money would somebody have to pay you to wear a Florsham? Have any of y'all ever seen a Florsham shoe? Just go look them up. Go look up Florshams. Just I don't have to say this. Basically, you're telling me they're wearing pleather shoes. Yes! Yes! Nobody has enough, sir. Again, I need to remind y'all that Professor Moriarty and myself have never been in the same room at the same time. We've been in plenty of Zoom rooms. We've never been in the same room at the same time. Him, a 72 baby. Me, a 71 baby. A month apart. I asked him, would he wear a pair of Florshams? And that man said, absolutely not, sir. Absolutely not. Like, what I'm about to say be seen as F-off content and not an attack on the shoes that you have on your feet. Actually, there is an attack. I love you, E. You know that. So, BB's house got hit. Listen. Ain't nobody coming to see them shoes, Otis.
They coming to see me.
They come in to see the temptations.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Ain't nobody coming to see you shoes, Otis. But this morning, I want oh Lord, Mary Greenberg's in the building. Morning, Mary. Hey, Mary, would you wear a pair of Florsham shoes? Listen, Mary Greenberg knows about them Florsham shoes. She's Gen X too. Listen, Florsham shoes was the shoes of white men that sent black men to prison for whistling at white women and shit. That's their shoe. That's their shoe. Florsham shoes always came with a harmonica. You know, boy, ain't nobody tell you to be whistling at that white woman. But sir, I ain't whistle. I got a space between my teeth, and when I talk, I whistle. It sound like whistling. I ain't whistle. Boy, it don't matter. Better get your ass up. We gonna put your ass under the rope. Down. And then you hear kapoof, 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 kapoof. And it's like, what the hell is that? Well, when you hear them Florsham, it's time to die. Down. Listen, Florsham shoes and white patent leather shoes are the bane of my goddamn existence. Hell, man, while you bullshit, it was a pair of Florshams that helped get me bunions on my feet when I was a kid in the first damn place. Florshams is the shoes that, like, the goddamn the sheriff or like the county judge, that's what he wears. Florshams. Boy, you better not let anybody. I am not scaring you, E. Sir, I am not scaring you. I can tell you this right now. Thomas Bishop, have you seen the flesh-colored boots that look like actual flesh? No. Nope. Oh my God! Harley, you ain't gonna scare my ass this morning, goddammit. It's a Tuesday. You are not about to scare me with some flesh-colored feet. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. You can hold on to that shit. Keep that shit to yourself, dude. But this morning, oh my goodness. Hold on. Shoulders only. Listen, I just want y'all to know when Way to Go drops this magnificent shoulder porn, it's basically a camera focused on one shoulder having sex with another shoulder. When that shit happens, and I didn't invest in it, I want y'all to know I'm gonna come on here when that shit becomes like a big thing.
Here we have Way to Go, the director of Shoulder Lean, the Shoulder Lean series, which is one of the hottest porn movies out on the streets today. In Shoulder Lean 1 through 5, you see some interracial shoulders. You see a large black shoulder and a little white shoulder. You see a small Asian shoulder and a big white shoulder. Like, it's like, come on, man, it's about to be that. When that shit blows up and he's at con with this shoulder porn, I didn't invest, it's my fault. Way to Go said, nah, it's just my face making faces with way to go at the end. Roger Ebert gave it 2 retracted, gives it 2 retracts and a wiggle. Hold on. Listen, Way to Go would be the sort of person that I start making my porn blooper series, and like that would be like the catchphrase. It would just be him going, way to go. I'm gonna do it. I think I just broke my laugh button. I think I finally broke the laugh button. A lot of laughs in this little. A lot of laughs in this house. Anyway, listen. Porn bloopers. This is gonna be called the Way to Go series. What? Listen, on Sound of Coffee After Dark, I will tell you all about the porn bloopers because I cannot tell any of you any of this on the radio in the morning. I have to wait till in the evening. Like, maybe if y'all catch me like on Rouse at night, I might tell a couple of the porn blooper ideas that I have. Now I understand. Angry will not Angry gonna look at me like, Thomas, shut up. Just shut your ass up. We got a magpie check. Do we have a magpie check? We need a magpie check. We got a Chris Lotus check. We got a Merv check. Listen, that's what I'm saying. I can't tell this on the Sound of Coffee. It's a morning show. Y'all do not need Thomas's demented joke porn bloopers in your head while you're trying to go to work. Mary's at work already. Mary does not need to hear this. Mary going, Thomas, no, Thomas. Hey, yo, don't do it. Thomas. Hey, yo, Thomas.
Whoa, brother, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
Way too much dip on that chip, sir. Nope, I can't. Just know that they are hilarious. And speaking of which, today's episode of Trifling Tuesday is dedicated to my gay and lesbian brothers and sisters. It is dedicated to my trans and non-binary brothers and sisters. It is dedicated to my, pansexual, demisexuals. It is dedicated to my polys. Where my polys? All my polyamory people. All my people who are in polyamorous relationships. All of you who are, if your ass is down low, I don't know what to tell you. Like, come out the goddamn closet, Lindsay. Like, come on. All of my non-typical sexual people. Because we're going to talk about something that we really, 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 really need to discuss. We need to discuss this because I'm quite tired of America being this Puritan bullshit. So I'm going to give you this premise, and then I'm going to start with the opening of the show. Last week, Kristi Noem had a job at Homeland Security, right? She was fired. She was fired. Oh, I forgot. My bad, Mary. All of my intersex people, where you at? Bring your ass up in here. She was fired, not because of her shitty, piss-poor testimony in front of the Congress and the Senate, but because she attributed a $220 million dumbass ad that I didn't even know existed until somebody was talking about it and I watched it, saying that Donald Trump swore off on it. That is why Donald Trump fired her. But in the midst of this, in the midst of her testifying, a question was asked. Question was asked while this woman had her husband sitting behind her. Her husband was sitting behind. I'm not even talking about like in the back. I'm talking about right behind her. And the question that was asked was this: are you having a sexual relationship with your aide, Corey Lewandowski? Now, I am not currently banging Corey Lewandowski, so the answer to that question for me would be absolutely not. No, I am not. I know some of the coffee beans. Currently, y'all might be banging somebody, but you damn sure are not banging Corey Lewandowski. Call it a guess. Call it a guess. Call it a guess. But I'm pretty sure none of you watching this show or listening to this show right now are having a sexual relationship with Corey Lewandowski. Call it my Professor Xavier moment. So if I asked anybody watching this show right now, hey, Harley, are you having a sexual relationship with Corey Lewandowski? I'm pretty sure Harley's going to be like, absolutely the F not, Thomas. No, I'm not having a sexual relationship with Corey Lewandowski. If I ask Dredd, hey, Dredd, you having a sexual relationship with Corey Lewandowski? I'm pretty sure Dredd gonna be like, if you don't sit your goofy ass down before I smack the shit out of you, no, I'm not having a Pretty sure if I ask SZ, hey, SZ, hey man, I am not I'm not yucking your yum, but are you currently having a sexual relationship with Corey Lewandowski? I'm pretty sure SC would be like, no, Thomas, I'm not having a sexual relationship with Corey Lewandowski. Hold on, SC with the, what was it? What we got? $4.99 super chat.
Donations, gifts.
SC says, sir, you know she makes him sit in that chair in the corner just saying he probably sits in that corner in that chair if you know. Hey, I'm about to get to that. I'm fitting to get to, hold on. Way to go. Are you currently having a sexual relationship with Corey Lewandowski, sir? What are we doing right now? Harley says, Harley hit me with the Bill Clinton. I'm gonna address this one more time. I did not have sexual relations with that lizard, Mr. Lewandowski. The reason I bring up all of this is because if you are not currently bumping roast beef with Corey Lewandowski, the answer should be a no. But that's not what we got, was it? No, kids.
No. That in no way, shape, form, or fashion is what we got. That what we got. We got, and I need y'all to hold on for a second because I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna find this. She was asked a simple goddamn question. This, ladies and gentlemen, was her answer.
President reportedly denounced Corey. According to the Wall Street Journal, you and Mr. L have a close relationship that has made President Trump, quote, uncomfortable. The president reportedly denounced Corey Lewandowski as your chief of staff due to reports of a romantic relationship between the two of you. So instead, you designated him as a special government and employee. Trump knows that this guy is shady. Corey has a decades-long record of physical battery, sexual harassment, illegal lobbying for a Venezuelan oil company, and bringing a loaded gun into a federal building. Despite being fired or removed from virtually every position he has ever held due to misconduct, he now wields unchecked, unconfirmed, undisclosed power over your department. He is unqualified, which again has left my constituents and I wondering why he is your top official. So Secretary Noem, at any time during your tenure as Director of Department of Homeland Security, have you had sexual relations with Corey Lewandowski?
Mr. Chairman, I am shocked that we're going down and peddling tabloid garbage in this committee today.
Reclaiming
and
my
ma'am,
time.
one thing that I would tell you is that he is a special government employee who works for the White House. There are thousands of them in the federal government.
So reclaiming my
As an
time,
advisor,
Secretary, it is
has
okay for
no,
you to be
no
offended
authority
by
to
the
be
question.
making any
It is
decisions.
okay for you to
has
be
no
offended
authority
by the
to
question.
be making
But it is
decisions
also
and
a
putting
real
every
question.
position. So what I would say
And
to
you should be able to
is
answer
that
the
what we
question
do at the Department of Homeland
clearly
Security every single
and without
day,
any hesitation.
every single day is to protect
If
this
someone
country,
is asking
to make
if
decisions.
you or any federal official is sleeping with their subordinate, that should
I
be
have-
the easiest. You should be wanting to answer that question.
Is garbage?
Because it is not about
It is
your sex
offensive
life.
that you have brought
It is
that up.
about your
So
judgment.
that kind of garbage
It is
has
about
been refuted
reclaiming
for
my
years,
time so
and
that
you
I
need
can
to
hear myself
recognize-
here. I want to let you know it is about your judgment and decision making. It is about the 200.
Bitch, it's yes or no. It's yes or no. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Just answer the goddamn question. I swear for God and for the white man, it's a simple question. I'm not making this up. It's a simple question. It's a simple question. Ma'am, are you banging him or not? This bitch hemmed hard, him some more, hard some more. I didn't know you could buy hem and hard in bulk. I didn't know you could do that. I did not know you could buy hem and hard in bulk. Jake Thomas is in the building. This is a party now, goddamn it. Angry. Why she can't answer that goddamn question? If I ask any one of y'all on this damn pat in this show right now, if I asked you, Ayo, are you having sexual relations with Corey Lewandowski? The answer is pretty simple. Yes or no. Okay. If Magpie don't quit with this damn who is putting the chip the squirrel puppet in the damn question? Like who's doing this? Which one of y'all did this? Which one of y'all did this? This bitch was asked a simple goddamn question. Yes or no, bitch? She turns into
Wedding supper be way down yonder in the hickory in a cottonwood in a eucalyptus tree, crambo.
that bitch hit the crambo on your ass. Which is why I want to talk about this today. Hold on, not plead the fifth. Not Miss Lyles, not the fifth. Not the fifth. I peed the fifth. I peed the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth. Are you having sex with Corey Lewandowski? Fifth. Pees the fifth. I peed the fifth. Filth? No. It's a simple yes or no question. That's why I want to talk about this today. This is why I want to talk about. Hold on. This is why administration be pleading the fifth of Jack. Not a fifth of Jack, goddammit. Why are we like this? My wife does regular cram-bone sessions. E, did you just make a sexual joke? Ladies and gentlemen, I got him. We got him. In the almost 6-year relationship between myself and one Professor Moriarty all the way across the pond, I have done everything I possibly can to be the goofball to his straight man, the Jerry Lewis to his Dean Martin. I've done it. I have finally got him. I've got him to fully embrace his Jerry Lewis. This man said my wife be doing. My wife does regular cram-bone sessions. Y'all can't tell me shit now. There's nothing y'all can't say shit to me now. Listen, I'm like Kendrick. There's no accent. You can tell me. Way to go, Sid. Define sex. Merv, corner right now, sir. I see you over there acting up. Good morning, Whoopi, all the way from Australia. I have bone you can cram. Dread. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I am talking about. You know, if we did not live in this Puritan ass country, we too could be okay with our sex and sexuality. That's what I am trying to get you to understand. That's what I am trying to get you to understand. If we, as a country, were not so hell-bent on being the damn, you know what I mean? Like the damn Puritan police towards anything, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Breaking news, the Pentagon officially gives update on the war with Iran. We live in a time now. Who you got served? Who are you? Who are you? Hey, Mr. Ricky, one more comment. I just need one more. I need you to give me one more comment. Just one more. Because I got a button waiting on that ass. I got a button waiting on it. Give me one more. Give me one more. Just one more. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. And I'll make sure you ain't got to worry about me. You're about to get served. So did you slurp and derp with the side of pumps and a pump and licky boom boom down to this grandpa in no order? Oh, I saw that shit when he walked in the door. Of course he is. Of course he is. But if we did not live in this trifling ass society, if we did not live in this trifling ass goddamn society that has made us afraid of our sexuality, called it dirty and against God and shit like that, if we did not live in the time and the place that we do, Christy Nome having sex with Corey Lewandowski while her husband watches would not be a shocking thing. You know what I mean? It wouldn't. It would not. Because, ladies and gentlemen, people have desires. And I want this to understand. I want this to be understood. Nana J, who I love dearly, I don't know if she has kids. Oh, he already got the ejectocito? He already got it. That's what I'm talking about. Get your monkey ass out of here talking shit. Thomas, it's the perfect static. It's perfect. The static brain are spamming the chat on a Trifling Tuesday. The only important what's for breakfast in the corner. Mary comes in, says hi, and walks straight to the corner. Dre, I know you got me. But if we did not live in this society where everything is so uptight, then we would not have to worry about whether or not Christine Nome is banging Corey Lewandowski. It is Washington, D.C.'s worst kept secret that those two people are having sex. It is Washington, D.C.'s worst kept secret. It is. It is Washington, D.C.'s worst kept secret. There have been rumors that Laura Loomer did favors to be in Trump's inner circle, and the Trump campaign had a problem with it. Now, am I shaming Laura Loomer? No. I'm not sleeping with Corey. Chaos walked in the door like, y'all, it's Chaos. Are you currently having sex with Corey Lewandowski? Chaos is looking at me going,
Sit your dumb ass down.
Wait, walking in with that shit, sir. But again, you don't get a goddamn jet with a bedroom in it talking about transporting illegals when the only people to fly on it are you and Corey Lewandowski. Corey Lewandowski fired the pilot that lost Christy Nome's blanket. Let me explain something to y'all. I love y'all dearly. And if y'all lost something on a plane, I'm going to do everything I can to get it back. But if I can't get it back, I'll either try to replace it or I'll try to get the airline to replace it. Corey Lewandowski's like, man, I'm going to fire you because you got rid of her blanket. Sir, why are you so concerned with that woman blanket? What you doing underneath that blanket, Mr. Lewandowski? Why are you firing people for losing it? Here's a small child asking some questions again. Who is that Corey Lewandowski guy? Magpie, I love you too, Carrie Dot. Magpie, I would say look him up, but just take it from the OG. Take it from the fully fleshed out villain. Don't do it. Just you gonna type it in, you're gonna look at it, and you're gonna be mad at me. You are going to be mad at me. After you watch that shit, you're gonna be looking in the room like this.
I'm knocking somebody the fuck out. You understand what I'm saying? Understand now.
Understand this, kids. America's puritanical belief system is why we always find ourselves in bullshit. Because if you ain't banging, like if you're not having sex, you want war. I said what the hell I said. Corey works 130 days a year, and that's the only job he's ever been able to keep. Of course he has. You know damn well when you tell me not to look at something, I most likely end up looking it up. Magpie, hey, Magpie, I tried to warn you. Before you open up that damn, before you open up that bullshit, don't go in like, Thomas told me to look it up. No, Thomas told you not to look it up. Thomas made abundantly clear for you not to look this shit up. Listen. Hey, who wants to bang her anyway? The internet wins. Ms. Lyles, we all win. We all win. When Christy Nome bangs them bag of bones on top of the Lewandowski 200, we all win, goddamn. We, as American citizens, win. But again, this is my question. Exactly why is it that the only way to express yourself, your sexual nature, which is in every single one of us, why is the only acceptable way to do it is under some God shit?
Why is that? Can somebody explain that to me? Why is that? The reason people like Jeffrey Epstein existed and did the shit that he did in secret is because of how America operates when it comes to sex and sexuality. You see, drag queens and trans people want your kids. They don't really want your goddamn kids. Ain't nobody, you know what I mean? Wolfie says, more shit happening to us over here because of that stupid Oompa Loompa. I'm not, Wolfie, strap in, buddy. Strap in. If y'all thought y'all was the land down under, y'all wasn't that far down under, goddammit. He gonna find you. He gonna find you. I'll give y'all a perfect example of the bullshit I'm talking about. The body count conversation. The body count conversation. Oh my God! Never in the history of never have I ever heard of a dumber, more ignorant goddamn conversation in my entire existence. From the days when the young rogue was out here trying to get his shit wet till right now, I have never in the history of never heard something more astronomically dumb in my life. I've never, seriously, that is the stupidest goddamn conversation I've ever heard. Because it is based on this premise. These no coochie getting incels want a virgin whore. Oh my God! They don't even make that model. I've checked. They don't even have that in the catalog. Thank you, E. Hey, listen, E is necessary in the game. But again, they want a virgin whore. A woman that is the nastiest, freakiest human being that has ever walked the face of the earth. The sort of woman that makes the Marquis de Sade look like a pope. But she better have been with no one else. Hey, them trains is going in two different directions. Hey. Them trains is going in two different directions. Fuel shortage. When I go to the fuel station now, I am limited to only allowed to put $20 of fuel in, and fuel is about to hit $2.50 a liter. God damn. Wolfie, buy a bike. Wolfie, buy a bike. Buy a bike, sir. If Whore Train leaves on Whore Track at 7 a.m. and Virgin Train leaves on Virgin Track at 6:50, what time will these two pass right the hell by each other? They don't make any sense. And then you get the, well, how many bodies she got on her? As if women's vagina is like a weapon with the serial numbers scraped off and shit. Oh, my sweet Aunt Fanny. Good morning, Thomas. There's a video that was made about you yesterday about you being homophobic and a whole bunch of other stuff. I don't know if you were aware of it. RJ, let me address it right now because I know who the hell said it and I know why. Ladies and gentlemen, if you think I am a homophobic person, you're probably an idiotic. And I'm not talking about you, RJ. Please understand that. I'm so far from homophobic, I can't even see the goddamn thing. And I don't have to walk around going, I'm not homophobic, I've got gay friends. I'm not homophobic because I've got this, that, and the third. I don't have to do any of that. I don't. Literally. That is one of the dumbest things. You know what? It's one of the dumbest, because the dumbest thing I ever heard about me from somebody else is I look like my nostrils stink. That was the dumbest thing somebody ever said about me. So RJ, no, Chaos, because RJ's new here. So RJ, no, I am not homophobic.
No, RJ, I am not. I am not. But the person that said that bullies black women with cancer. So, and the other person that actually made this assumption in a 60-minute video is a goddamn drunk. So no, RJ, I am not homophobic. Not at all. I need this understood, not understood as in like it piss you off or something, but I'm gonna pop a smoke for a little while. No, Squares, what is going on? Squares, don't leave, buddy. We love you around here. You have never pissed off anybody. I'm gonna, matter of fact, Squares, send me a message with your telephone number. We're gonna sit down and chop it up today. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, when people Carlos ain't been spoken about for 5 minutes, he's looking for attention. Of course he is. We somehow are allowing men like Andrew Tate, like Fresh and Fit, Fresh and Effed Up, like all these other podcast bros, trying to tell us that a woman's body count means something. First off, ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and say this. I have been married twice. My first wife was not a virgin when I met her. My first wife was not a virgin when I met her. She was not. And I married her anyway. In fact, we lived together before we got married. And there was a whole lot of naked, sexy time. Okay? When my wife left and we got a divorce, I dated another woman. Beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. To this very day, she's still one of my best friends. And we lived together. When I broke up with her, once again, we're still good friends. I met my wife. My wife and I lived together for about 4 years before we got married. Guess what? Okay? None of the 3 women I just mentioned were virgins. None of them. Women I have had, whether it's a one-night stand, or it's some friends with benefits type shit, I have never given a damn who a woman was with before. You were with the young rogue, a.k.a. the villain now, goddammit. But because dry dick dudes are out here being dry dick, somehow we all got to have a conversation about where a woman put her vagina before she got it with you. Make that shit make any goddamn sense. That's stupid. That's not just regular stupid. That is stupid. Hold on, Magpie, I am slow cooking. You know where I'm getting ready to go with this. Hold on. This idea that somehow a woman's vagina is worth less. The more men, Chaos, I've been with way more than 3 women. Trust me. I have 3 women that stand out. But I got love all over the goddamn place. Trust and believe this. I got love. I don't know if I would classify myself as a pansexual or demi or any of the other shit. All I know is if I find you attractive, I find you attractive. And yes, there may, David, I did not vanish. I was just hang around here, David. Welcome to the Sound of Coffee. We don't even talk about that over there. But if I find somebody attractive, I find somebody attractive. I was just talking to somebody yesterday about that. How gorgeous they are. How beautiful they are. How incredibly sexy I see them as. Now, does that mean I want to sleep with every single person I say that to? No. Some people's sex appeal is in the power that they have. The strength in the things that they do. The way they conduct their lives. That is a sexy thing. I'm gonna tell y'all something. The most confident, the absolute biggest turn on for me as a man is when a woman is confident in who the hell she is. Oh my goodness. Do not give me a wilting flower. Don't give me some, you know what I mean? Oh, well, I'm very demure. Nope. I'm Joy Old Bet Phillip. Welcome, Joy. Don't give me, hey, Ashley, we talking about sex appeal and Corey Lewandowski and Christy Nome, but I'm going to tell you something. Yeah, it is censoring hard today. Star, I can see the comments over here, even if I don't see them on YouTube. So that to me is the sexiest thing. When a woman can walk out of her door with the confidence of knowing that she is literally doing her best and she is confident in that shit, that is a turn on to me. Now, again, in this American society, all we think about I was not the original Deuce Bigelow McLuffin. I was close, but I wasn't. But in this puritanical bullshit-ass society that we have, right? Who a woman sleeps with before she gets with dry dick Don somehow matters. But where he put his penis at before he got to her absolutely doesn't. Make that shit make goddamn sense. That shit don't even rhyme together. I want to know where your coochie been. I want to know where your dick been. Don't get all into the schematics. Schematics, you say. Schematics. The idea that a woman's worth is based on whether or not she can push kids in this world is ridiculous. I'm going to give y'all a name. All of the men, ladies, you can answer this one too if you want to. I'm going to give y'all a name. See if you do not find this person. Hold on. Yep. Squares is going through his PTSD. Squares, somebody give Squares my phone number, please. Please give Squares my phone number. Heather, give Squares my phone number. Tell him to text me, please. He's in battle. He's in trouble. He's going through his anxiety and PTSD. That is what my job is. I'm going to go look out for my battle. Now, I'm going to give y'all a name. I appreciate that, Spy. I appreciate it. I'm going to give you a name. Tell me if you do not still see this woman as attractive. Angela Bassett. Angela Bassett. Oh my God! Somebody tell me that woman. Yes, we do need to do a check on him. Morning, mommy. Your sexy ass. Angela Bassett. Y'all tell me, oh, good Lord. This man sit from the shoulders up. And then Chaos gonna lie and talk about man. Man, my ass. Man, my ass. Sir, if you tell me you to get a stirring in the loins when she was like, I am queen of the most powerful nation, and no one, if you don't get you are God, you is a goddamn lie. Woman fine as shit. Woman fine as shit. I don't know what you talking about. I'm gonna give Squares my number. Hold on. Hold on. My battle's going through something. There's what the hell was that? Oh, my sweet Aunt Fanny. All right, let me delete this shit. It's stupid. Listen. Okay, why did it put it out like that? That's just ridiculous. Anyway, I sent him a hug. You think it helps. Annabelle, everything helps. Everything helps. Squares, as I know you're listening, reach out to me, please. Please reach out to me. Get with Heather, get my phone number, or give her your number so I can call you after the show's over with. We got Dre with the $5 super chat.
Donations, gifts.
She says, Angela Bassett has an ass too nice to sit on, but long as I have a face, she'll always have a place to sit. Yo! She out here offering fake spit. All right, hold on. Thomas Bishop. Angela, no, but I will tell you who is. Kerry Washington. You see what I'm saying? Now, somebody explain to me what is wrong with me saying any of this. What is wrong with me saying Angela Bassett is sexy? Viola Davis is sexy. Charlize Theron is sexy. Julia Roberts has some sex appeal. She does. Sharon Stone's still cute. It's sexy. But somehow, every woman here, I with the exception of maybe I think Charlize is not having any kids. Julia Roberts ain't having any. Sandra Bullock ain't having any. Angela Bassett, she has twins, but that was in vitro. But somehow their worth is going. What kind of shit is this? This is a society that will tell you if you don't have a uterus or can't have kids, then you're not a woman. My wife had a total hysterectomy. What the hell does that make her? What does that make her? Oh, Julia Roberts does have twins. Chaos ain't nothing wrong with that. Chaos said he found Whoopi Goldberg sexy. Again, this is the society we live in that says that a woman's worth is only the time she can push out a kid. And listen, Hollywood is the perfect example of what I'm talking about. Have y'all ever seen, like we love having old aging actors with these young hot actresses. Like I saw there was a movie with Ben Affleck and that young ass girl from something. Can't remember what her damn name was. She was in her 20s. Ben Affleck's my age. You had Michael Douglas in movies with young ass actresses. But let me ask y'all a question. When have y'all ever seen a movie where it's an older woman who finds a younger man attractive and they go through a whirlwind sexual affair? When have y'all ever seen that? Ever? No, you haven't. And do you know why? Because in Hollywood, you reach a certain age, the only parts and opportunities you're gonna get is for the mother or the grandmother. Shit like, okay, Dre, how Stella got her groove back. That's one. The plot of my movie. Way to go, gonna sell this shoulder lean, goddammit. He gonna sell it, goddammit. Helen Mirren. Hold on. The double standard is outrageous, and I just had a hysterectomy, so what does that make me? Exactly. This is my problem with how, is Teeth Out? Is that the name of the movie? Way to go. Way to go is about to name a shoulder porn called Teeth Out. Like this. Y'all remember in the original RoboCop where that guy kept coming on the television talking about, I'd buy that for $1. The new I'd buy that for $1 is going to be, way to go. Society puts limits on women based on whether or not they can push children into the world. But they don't do that to dudes. They don't. They do not do that to guys. Old men can be sexy forever. Older women, you got about 20 minutes. You got about maybe 10, 15 goddamn minutes, damn it. There was a point, and I'm going to be dead ass honest about it. There was a point where I thought Dame Judi Dench was kind of attractive. Like Dame Judy could get this, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Might be slow and steady. She's in her 90s, but when she was in her early 70s, it was like, oh, you can. Listen, she could have got that hook. Dame Judi Dench could have got that rock. You know what I mean? But to say that is taboo. To say that is taboo. Oh, it's taboo. Don't do that. It's taboo. You know what I mean? But explain to me how it's okay to watch old-ass men with young-ass women. Leonardo DiCaprio needs to be stopped, goddamn it. Leonardo DiCaprio don't drink no wine that's older than 21 years old. But it's okay because he's Leo. Oh, my God, Leo. Ah. It's okay. Nobody asked about Leo's body count. Nobody has ever asked how many miles Leo has on his dick. Nobody has ever said that. Al Pacino basically had to sue for hey, I didn't sleep with that young ass girl. That ain't my baby. Only to find out, yeah, it is. And listen, no disrespect to Al Pacino. He is a legend. But have y'all seen him lately? Have y'all seen Al Pacino lately? That man is looking more and more like a New York sewer rat. Like he... That man out there looking like he is looking like all of the New York sewer rats. He looked like his character in Dog Day Afternoon never got out of the jail and shit. He just stayed there and ate the food that they kept bringing in and shit. You know what I mean? Like it was kind of, you know what I mean? Good look. Nobody bats an eye. Nobody bats an eye. Nobody. And then you have podcast bros, passport dudes, who will sit up and tell you, hey, let me tell you something. If you got more than one body, you's a hoe. I'm begging for more than one body. Please. Midas, good morning. Guten Tag. Listen, give me the woman with bodies. I need all of them. I need bodies on top of bodies on top of bodies. Why? Because I don't think your desires should limit who you are. Listen, I know asexual people. Like they don't want no sex at all with nobody ever. With nothing. They don't want to touch they don't want to touch nobody. But I also know those same people have desires, they just don't act on them. Why do we live in a society that tells us our desires are disgusting? Explain this shit to me. It's a trifling ass shame that Lindsey Graham is so far in the closet, he got another closet inside the goddamn closet. Guten Tag, brother. Salute from a former U.S. military. Salute, brother. Other countries around the world embrace their sexuality. They do. Sure, you have your hardline, right-wing dickheads all over the place, but French people make love during the day, okay? You know what I mean? The French people actually have sex during the day. They've even had a goddamn name for this shit. It's like, oh, you know, in the middle of the afternoon, it's the afternoon, it's the weather's so nice. I open the window. We have sex right here on the couch. Everybody see. In America, if you start banging on somebody's couch, people are going to call the goddamn police on you. Do you hear what I'm trying to tell you? You come home, there's nobody in the house but you and your woman or you and your man or whatever, and y'all decide to get it in on the goddamn couch, your neighbors will climb in your window going,
you need to leave.
Which is where that gap between how the rest of the world deals with sex and sexuality and how we deal with sex and sexuality, that's where those podcast bros come in. Right there. Right in the middle. Boom. Right there in the middle. And what do? They shame women for loving sex, for being sexual, for owning their bodies, for owning their desires, and they make every case imaginable for men sleeping with children. They do this every single time. All of those goddamn podcast bros arguments should basically be summed up in, why can't we sleep with kids? And you had more than one dick in you, you old and disgusting. I did say on the couch, didn't I? Oops. I said on the couch. Y'all know what that means, don't you? Oh. Damn.
Oh, baby.
Uh-oh.
Turn the lights down low. Let me tell you about the softest love I ever known. Give me that couch. I came home weary, world on my back, neon nights and a heart off track. Kicked off my shoes, loosened my tie. Saw you waiting there, cushions piled high. Girl, you don't argue, you don't complain. You just open up those arms again in the quiet glow of a midnight room. You're my sanctuary in plush perfume. Give me the couch when the day gets rough and the streets get cold. You're the only one that lets me fall. Sink down deep in your sweet caress, wrapped in confidence. On my velvet embrace, softest touch in the whole wide place. You hold me close, don't say a word. Every curve of you, it's so superb. Baby, you cushion my soul tonight, make everything feel so right. In your arms I lose control. Oh, so far, you're rocking my soul. Give me that couch.
Give me the couch. Listen, anytime a couch, for those of you, if this is your first time or second time watching this show and you've never been here for that, anytime the couch is mentioned in any passing way, give me the couch has to play. It is a sound of coffee rule. I don't make the rules. The beans make the rules. No, it ain't, Ashley. Ashley, your ass is either on your way to work or at work. You was up there talking about, give me the couch. Come on, Ashley. Ashley, you ain't gonna lie. You ain't gonna lie. So for those of you who are new here, if a couch is mentioned in any passing way, anyway, somebody goes, did you say couch? Cue the music, Thomas!
Yeah, candles flicker, shadows sway, you and me at the end of the day. Leather smooth, the fabric fine. Girl, your texture fits just fine. No judgment eyes, no broken trust. Just silent springs and a little bit of lust. Well, maybe just affection so deep. You're the reason I don't lose sleep when the world keeps pushing too hard on me. You're the place I wanna be. Slide on over, take me in. Let the evening slowly begin on my velvet embrace. Softest touch in the whole wide place. You hold me close, don't say a word. Every contour simply unheard. Baby, cushion my soul tonight, make everything feel so right. In your arms I melt away. Girl, Tuesday. Give me that couch.
Give me that couch. I don't care what it is. Don't care. Doesn't matter what context it happens. All about that couch, baby. Anywho. Way to go. What is way to go doing? The sound of coffee after dark is 9 a.m. Ma'am! It's after dark somewhere, ma'am. Ma'am. It's 9 p.m. somewhere. Listen, it might be 9 p.m. in Nairobi tonight, boy. Hey, listen. Gotta break out that couch. Oh, super. Again, here's my problem. Podcast bros live in that space. And then our piss poor bullshit media amplifies these idiots. What's that jackass on the whatever podcast? What's his name? Andrew something? You know why he will never have a guy like me on his show? Because his traditional family value shit can blow me. Hard, fast, and quickly, please. While I remember you, someone got a hold of a picture of Erica Kirk, and it's real, and it's from years ago, and I would like to know who else is in that picture. Sir, I'm just saying. I wish we knew. These people exist to tell women how horrible they are because they enjoy sex. These are also the same people. Who they say shit like a woman's orgasm is fiction.
Oh my God!
Do y'all not remember Ben Shapiro's wet ass P word? Do y'all not remember that? Wet ass P word. They say a woman's orgasm does not exist. I heard this shit. I am not making any of this up. Picture with Tyler Perry and the guy who shot Charlie. I will send it to you. Say, okay. A woman's orgasm does not exist. Ben Shapiro did an entire segment of a show. It was a show. People heard it. Like, people were actually there in the comment section with the chats, with the thing. They saw him say this. This was not some random ass shit. The man actually said it out loud. He said the song WAP, which he referred to as wet ass P word. Can we all just take a moment just to bask in the fact that a man, this was a grown man, this was a grown human being, referred to it was wet ass P word because he couldn't say pussy. I'm on it, sir. The man said wet ass P word. I knew we were in trouble right then. I knew we were in trouble. I knew it. I knew we were in trouble. Way to go put up a meme in our VG chat that says, the clit is a liberal lie by PragerU, and you could buy it at Blockbuster. Again, I want y'all to understand these are your think tank people. These are the people that are telling women don't enjoy sex, it's just for procreation. This man went on a something like 25 to 30 minute rant. And it's angry, we slow cooking. He said, like he broke down the lyrics as only Ben Shapiro can.
Get a mop and a bucket for this wet ass P word. So, fellas, there's something going on down there. There's like a plumbing, like it's flooding through the front doors, gentlemen. I wish I was making this up. I swear for God, I wish I was making this shit up, but I am not. Annabelle with the $5 super chat. Hold on.
Donations, gifts.
That coming from guys that need a GPS to find the G spot. And listen, Annabelle, it ain't my fault. Like, I got nothing to do with that. That ain't me. So after about a 25 to 30 minute breakdown of this wet ass P word, which if you have not seen it, you owe it to yourself to find this shit. Find it today. Find it today. Thomas, just because they've never been witness to it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I mean, I've never seen Bigfoot, but he probably exists. God damn. Hold on. The thought of that gives me dry ass P word. Lord. But again, after about 25, 30 minutes of this, towards the end, that's when Ben Shapiro, a man, a grown man, a human, he's a human being, I swear, a grown man, brings up his doctor wife.
Oh my God!
This is a woman that gave this man kids. He has climbed on top of her and did his business. This is that man. He brought his doctor wife into this. And said that his wife, after describing this wet ass P word, his words, not mine, he said that his wife told him that it was trichomonas.
Good night, fella.
I don't want to play no more. That man said trichomonas. That man said his wife said it was trichomonas. Trichomonas. Yes, can we not? That's exactly what he said. He said when she puts her nose in this wet ass P word that he believed that there was rectal prolapse. Again, if you've not heard this, you need to find this. You need to find. I don't care where you got to go find it. Just type in Ben Shapiro wet ass P word. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. It's someplace. You need to find. You need to find it. But again, this is a man that is trying to tell a woman that she has one duty, and that is to push out babies. Andrew Tate should be in prison right now. So Bishop Shapiro's wife told him that women do not have orgasms. Yes, pretty much. Any wetness that a woman has is trichomonas, which means, and because this is the way my brain works, this means that man has been dry dicking coochie for entirely too goddamn long. That man's penis looked like it went through a cheese grater. That man's penis has been out here banging the sand. There's no way in hell that you're going to tell me that you, being the person that you are, thinking that just general sex, a woman's wetness is trichomonas, and you mean to tell me you had kids with this woman? That means she was not turned on at all. She was thinking about putting pot roast in the goddamn oven. Coochie was dry as shite. Just G-R-Y, dry. Dry as shit. There's no way in hell you're going to tell me that. You cannot. You cannot. But again, this is putting the onus for a man's sexual desires on a woman. This is putting a man's desires for sex on a woman. He wants a virgin whore. This is the man. The woman gets no say in this at all. Because when they start talking about body counts, they are literally discounting any woman who has slept with any man other than them. Hey, cynical. As a matter of fact, I do need to make them Sylvia St. Swole Me shirts. I do. Because I know, listen. Trick Williams' new gimmick. Hold on. It's not, but this is the last group I am a part of, quite literally. This little social group is the only social group I'm a part of anymore. Sounds pathetic, but it is what it is. Squares, you family. What the hell are you talking about? You ain't a part of this little group. Women are shamed for desires. Women are shamed for lustful thoughts. Women are shamed if they want to look at a man's penis or they want to look at a man's ass. They are shamed for that shit. Myron from Fresh and Fit lived with a woman who he wasn't having sex with, by the way. He wasn't. But sat there and said, well, my woman packs my condoms for me. Okay, that insinuates two things. Number one, it insinuates that when you leave your house packed up to go someplace, you plan on banging. You plan on getting it in somehow. And number two, whoever it is that you're getting it in with has to be a virgin whore. That shit don't make any goddamn sense. This shit does not make any sense. It's ridiculous on the surface, in the middle, and at the goddamn bottom. The reason Christy Nome hemmed and hawed about that conversation wasn't because she was actually having sex with Corey Lewandowski. No, it wasn't even the fact that her husband was there while everybody heard that she was having sex with Corey Lewandowski. No, it's the fact that we live in a goddamn society that woman can have all the sexual relationships she wants with a guy on a plane that our taxpayer dollars is paying for, but she still wants to try to pretend like she's family goddamn values. Bullshit. 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 That's my goddamn problem. That is my problem. All these dudes talking shit about what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Single mothers. Oh, they ran through. How did they become mothers in the first goddamn place? Dumbass. How did they become mothers in the first place? They're ran through by who? You cannot talk about a woman's body count and want somebody to count, bitch. You can't do that. You are literally, hold on, Ben probably protested this song. Not the no 1 minute man. Oh, God damn it. Listen, I love that song. Bro, have a wonderful day. I cannot pronounce all that. Bald, one love, maybe catch you on the live DDD. Midas, Bob Garvey, welcome to the Sound of Coffee. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. Guten Tag. Thank you. But Corey Lewandowski and Christine are two consenting adults, correct? They're all two consenting adults. So no one is shaming them for actually having sex. What they are shaming them for is getting off of that damn plane or the apartment or wherever they're having sex at, and is standing in front of cameras trying to tell your ass that family values matter. A family needs a man and a woman. They need a mommy and a daddy. No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. I'm the product of a single mother. I am. And I'm not the only one. There's people in this chat right now that are products of single mothers. Are you trying to tell us our lives don't count because of it? No, no, no. I have been fighting for single mothers for decades. Before there was a Sound of Coffee, before there was a Thomas the Villain, the Young Rogue was fighting for single mothers because I understood that I would not be the person I am today had a black woman not raised me to be the person that I am, to give me values, to give me morals, to tell me right from wrong, to tell me you can do anything you set your goddamn mind to. But here it is in 2025, 2026, 2024, 2023, a bunch of goddamn guys with dry dicks and no game are trying to tell me that black women, white women, Hispanic women, single fathers, you're going to tell me they're not worth anything because body count this dick in your mouth. Our puritanical bullshit is why we're here. Lindsey Graham is a gay man. That is not me making fun of Lindsey Graham. It is an obvious goddamn statement. Lindsey Graham is a gay man, but he can't be a gay man in South Carolina. Why? Family values, the Bible, blah, blah, blah. But when you get off in that goddamn Bible and you start saying shit like, well, wait a minute. You talk about God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Ladies and gentlemen, Sphinx Award winner, Mr. Josh Jones is in the building. Sphinx Award winner. And yes, sir, I'm going to continue to say it. I don't care. You're going to tell me that all of us who were raised by single parents, somehow our lives don't mean shit because our mother was a what? Whore? Our dad was what? A whore? Really? And how many of those same bullshit family values type people that will tell you, well, in the Bible, it's one man, one woman. They don't talk about, and David looked at a woman, he looked at Bathsheba, was like, I got to hit that, and it had her husband killed. They don't want to talk about the fact that one of David's sons, Solomon, had 700 wives and 300 concubines. 700 wives and 300 concubines. That man was banging 1,000 goddamn women. But sure, man and woman is all it. Shut up. Shut the F up. I joke with Star all the time. I do. Star has a husband and a boyfriend. Their lives seem to be working pretty well. Listen, Witchy, Solomon, if Solomon even saw a cat walk through the room, he'd like, no more pussy. I can't do no more pussy. Solomon walk around here, listen, you getting one day with me. I'm a king, A, and B, there's 1,000 of y'all. So listen, number 866, you getting exactly one day. I want some food and want some ass, and I want to get the hell up out of here. Like I said, I joke with Star all the time because Star has a husband and a boyfriend. Now, if you heard that and you wasn't one of these Puritan bullshit ass people, you would ask questions like, okay, so how does that work? And not sexually, how does it work living together? Because in 2026, with the way bills are going on, the way gas is going up, the way rent is going up, God damn it, you better get into another relationship with another person that has a job. Shit. You better. Have y'all seen the rent in the United States? I'm going to say it again. Have y'all seen the rent in the United States? With the way the rent's going, you better get your ass a goddamn side piece. If you a dude and your woman wants another man, get over it, because goddamn it, he might bring in more money than you, and y'all pay the damn rent. Shit. 20 years together this past February. Like, I'm so not making this up. Have y'all seen the damn rent? Have y'all seen the price of groceries? Have y'all seen it? You mean to tell me that somehow being in a relationship, 2 dudes and a woman, 2 women and a dude, 3 dudes and a woman, 3 dudes and 2 women, 4 women and 1 guy, 3 women and 2 guys, you mean to tell me doubling up is a problem? Have y'all seen what we paying for shit? What your goddamn mind? And to top that off, listen, the price of eggs over here is nasty. The Puritans always coming into Poly Talk lives and going straight to asking sex questions. Why aren't y'all asking how good the finances look? How the family dynamics hurts? Weirdo. And that's exactly you know what? That's what I'm talking about. Think about this. All those people who hated gay folks, they didn't hate gay folks for politics. They didn't hate gay folks for finance. They hated them for sex. That's in our head. That is the engine that runs all of America. Sex. There you go. 2 shoulders and an elbow. Way to go. Come on. Think about that for just a second. What runs America? Sex. I was busy. Yep, check this out. I had to pop to the shop to get something for dinner, and a 500-gram bag of spaghetti pasta was $5. Gas went up 47 cents. We got 3 dozen eggs a day from Steve's Chickens. I share with all of you. See, there you go. Now, Witchy and her husband, I don't know what they do in the bedroom. I don't know what kinks and shit like that, and I don't care. If she says, I got a dozen eggs for you, Thomas, come get a dozen eggs, I'm not going to ask where them eggs came from, nor do I go, hey, Witchy, do you 69 with your husband? That ain't none of my goddamn business. If a polyamorous relationship works for you and your family, do it. Loneliness in this country is what powers depression in this country. I hate when they say, it's a male loneliness epidemic. No, it's not. It is some men don't want to grow up and they want shit catered to them epidemic. That's what the hell it is. Exactly, Brandon. It ain't about sex for conservative right wing. It's about power and control when they couldn't find the female spot if they had a map and a flashlight. Exactly. When pleasure is not on the table, but control and power is, you get what we got in America today. Let me say that one more time. When pleasure is not at the table, but power and control is, you get the way we run America today. The only thing these evangelical Christian conservatives think about when it comes to homosexuality is sex. The only thing they think about when it comes to trans people is sex. That's why you continue to see these coaches and deacons and youth pastors and shit like that getting busted with child porn. Why? Because that's all that's in their goddamn heads. Helping men mature is what E does. And the thing about it is, imagine how much better the world would be. Imagine how much better life would be if your desires were as respected as your hustle and your grind. Imagine that. Imagine if women were truly allowed to own and control every aspect of their bodies, and that includes the desires that they have. And we didn't shame them. We celebrated it. We found the beauty and the sex appeal in women after menopause or women who are no longer having children. We would find joy in relationships. Relationship. Gay, straight, trans, I don't care. Are you happy? Are you happy? Can you take care of each other? Can you take care of the children that come into this world? Everybody talks about no government intrusion, but they have no problem going to a government intrusion in bedrooms and doctor's offices. Now, do they? They ain't got no problem with that. No problem with that. They have started this trend of if you're in a relationship, you're gay. Nick Fuentes said this, and goddamn Andrew Tate reposted this shit. This is where an understanding about yourself would come in. I will never make any shame for the desires that I have. I won't. I'm sorry. You're not about to get me sitting around feeling bad because I find certain people attractive. I remember back in the day, old Lance, aka Modern Warrior, tried to shame me for calling him attractive. Why? He is, or he was. I mean, I don't find him attractive now. I find him to be pretty much a dick. But I did call him attractive. Oh, you was trying to hit. You was trying to hit. No, I am literally commenting on the fact that the man is attractive. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? We have enough problems in this world. Let me tell you something. As a young man, I wasn't even the rogue yet. I was just a young man. I was conditioned to believe that every black man I saw was my competition, my enemy, and therefore I had to be better than him. Explain to me why. Explain to me why. Why is every black man my enemy? Why is every black man my competition? That black man lives his life the way he wants to live it. I live my life the way I want to lead it. Why the hell are we in competition for anything? When in actuality, we both should be looking at each other going, hey, brother, keep going. And you go, hey, brother, keep going. Giving each other praise and props. And yes, if that man is attractive or he's looking sexy in a suit or he's looking sexy in whatever, telling him that, hey, brother, you killing the game, baby. Out here looking sexy, baby. Oh, but that's gay. Oh, pause. What the hell is a pause? Does he look attractive or not, mother effer? Come on. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? There are segments within the black community that want to shame single mothers, not realizing that they wouldn't be single mothers if some dudes was out here taking care of their business before they get it in. Explain that to me. Explain that to me. Why can't a black woman just simply stand on her own merits? I don't give a damn if she's working at the Dollar Tree. I don't give a damn if she's working online. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. But you're going to tell me I'm supposed to look down on her because of her sexual preferences, because of her damn desires? Oh, wow, a kid came out of it. So, who gives a shit? The whole reason I'm in a argument with a certain Nikki Free impersonator is because that man brought up the fact that my wife is white. Let me ask you a question. When the hell did my blackness get turned off? Somebody explain that shit to me. Somebody explain it to me. By virtue of coming from a black man and a black woman, being the product of two black people, being married, having sex, and create my black ass, I am black. I don't ever have to explain that to any goddamn body. I do not owe anyone an explanation about why I fell in love with this person, how I fell in love with this person. I don't owe anybody a goddamn explanation for any of that shit. But again, what are they thinking? Sex. Oh, well, you got with the white woman because she's submissive. Is it? No, I got with her because I fell in love with her ass. And you are looking at a relationship that is older and has been together longer than any relationship I've ever had other than my goddamn family. The blood, the sweat, the tears, her and I together put in to raise children, to raise grandchildren, to work jobs. I had to leave. She helped raise our daughter. But because she's white and I'm black, oh, somehow I'm anti-black. Are you kidding me? But again, it's not anti-black because of action. Because if that's the case, Jeff Meade, Coon Hat Guy, Andre Williams, Wesley Hunt, all the rest of them, those are anti-black people. If it's action, if we talking about actions, those are anti-black people. Candace Owens is an anti-black person. If we are talking about words, those same people are anti-black. How the hell am I anti-black? Simply because of who I go to bed with. Because the one thing I have never needed to do to justify my relationship with the woman who has been my wife for going on 19 years is shit on black women in the process. I've never had to do that. I've never had to do that. I have never had to do that. Never. That has never been on my goddamn radar to do. It has never been on my radar to do. I am a product of a single black mother. What the hell makes you think I would ever have to shit or shame black women for any goddamn thing? My desires are my own. Who I fall in love with, who I am lusting after, those are mine. Mine. But because we live in a goddamn society that equates anything that you do out in the open to your sexual preferences, goddamn it, I've got to explain to you why the hell I fell in love with somebody over 20 goddamn years ago and how that somehow justifies my blackness or anti-blackness. Man, if you don't anti-black my dick in your goddamn mouth. But again, it's all in our heads. The moment you hear polyamory, you want to know how they banging. The moment you hear this person is trans and this person isn't, all you care about is who they sleeping with. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother, my good friend, and co-owner of Ghost Claw Production Radio, Mr. Jeff Kennedy has entered the building. It's a Trifling Tuesday, Jeff. We talking about sex. I would say close your ears, but you already here, sir. You know how this works. Everything revolves around these little ideas of what you do in the bedroom. And the only reason we even have those thoughts is because America has never been able to be open about our sexuality. Why the hell do you think dumbass people believe that drag shows is where sex happens? That's about the dumbest shit I ever heard in my damn life. I went to a drag show for some sex. What drag show did you go to? I went to see the goddamn Patti LaBelle impersonator. You over here looking for goddamn penises and cocks and all other kinds of shit. Like,
did you know that I can see you?
You know we can see you, right? You know that, right? You're right there. You see two men together. All you're thinking, I wonder what they do in the bedroom. What they do in the bedroom. What they do in the bedroom. Why not ask, are they happy? Why not ask, are they in love? Why not ask, are they stable? Is their relationship a good relationship? Why not ask those questions? Why not? How come instead of seeing two gay people together and thinking sex, you don't see two gay people together and ask them, how your finances? Do you work in a corporate office? Do you work in a corporate office? Have you guys tried to find a place together? Have you guys thought about long-term things like wills and powers of attorneys and things of that nature? No, we think about who puts what where. Because America has this goofy ass idea that we all have to be holy while at the same time being lustful. God damn it, both of them can sit on the stage at the same time. I know some absolutely 100% holy people that are downright freaks, and I ain't never gonna knock them for it. I'm never knocking them for it. Again, yesterday, I'm telling somebody how gorgeous they are, how attractive they are to me. Now, they probably need it just to get through the day. I'm saying it from my heart because it's a true thing. Now, does that mean there's lust? Oh my God, I want to stick it. No, it simply means I'm admiring the beauty that you have, the sensuality, the sexuality that you carry with you every single day. We don't look at people for what they bring into society. We only simply look at them for their value of what they can bring to other people. This is why these people are doing their goddamnedest to make it perfectly okay for grown old ass men to sleep with children. Do you know in the United States, if you really want to terrify yourself, look at the age of consent in every state. You really want to terrify yourself? Look at the age of consent in every state. And it's not like you can't. Go to Google and type in age of consent by state. And take a look at them. Take a look at them. Understand, when you see 16, that was the compromise. That was the goddamn compromise. 16. Because the numbers were 18, 12. The compromise was 16. Who's that rule for? Y'all ever met two 12-year-olds who want to get married? Y'all ever met two 12-year-olds and say, hey, I love that girl. We're going to get married. You're 12. Yeah, I know, but the age of consent is. You ever see two 13-year-olds who want to get married? Who's that rule for again? Who's that rule for again? Who's the rule for, y'all? Don't worry, I'll wait. Wolfie said in Australia it's 60. Who's the rule for, kids? The UK, 16. Who's the rule for? Who's it for? And this is my aggravation with how America operates. This is where I get pissed off about how men in this country operate. You're going to tell me that women, older women, cannot control their bodies. So when it comes to things like abortion, when it comes to things like hysterectomy, they got to get permission from a man to get that. These are grown women that are over the age of 21 that can make their own damn decision. But it's okay for you to give that decision-making process to a 16-year-old to marry an old-ass man. That's why Kristi Noem not answering the question about whether or not she's having an affair with Corey Lewandowski pissed me off so damn bad. This has been going on my entire life, ladies and gentlemen. This has been going on my entire life. Understand what I am trying to tell you. My whole life, I've had to live under this Puritan bullshit. That's why so many young gay people can't come out to their moms and dads and they end up taking their own lives. Because gay people are going to hell.
That's why there were back alley abortions.
A woman's job is to make my baby.
That's why. Corey Lewandowski and Christine Ohm wanted to continue the lie that is family value. I know, Bella. Good morning. Good morning, T. I see you come in. Because if you admit that you are having sexual relations with a man that isn't your husband on planes that America pays for, all we're going to give a shit about is the fact that you're having sex with this man, not the fact that you were using our taxpayer dollars to fly your ass all over the place in a jet that we had to pay for while you bang this man. We should be worried about the taxpayer money that you're spending. Instead, everybody going to be worried about where Corey put his little Lewandowski. Because that's how America operates. That's how America operates. A black woman that owns her sexuality and is comfortable in her body and comfortable in her confidence and is sexy, somehow she a hoe. Because she has had the pleasure of being with men and women and doubles and triples and whatever. The idea that white women are so submissive that all I got to do is whip my shit out, put it on their forehead, and they'll do any goddamn thing I want them to. That's part of that bullshit. That's part of the bullshit. That's part of it. And it pisses me off that we live in a country like this. Because how many young people right now cannot even come out as gay or non-binary or trans to their goddamn parents? Because we have turned that into, oh my God, you're trans. You must want my children. You don't even want your goddamn children, you raggedy back son of a bitch. Right now, there are rich men and women whose names have been redacted in a file about people doing disgusting things to children. And what was Pam Bondi's answer as to why we can't unredact those names and get those names out there? Because it would destroy the American economy. Now you know who is in those files. Now you know why they're redacted. Because some of y'all are working for a man that's 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 working for a man working next to the goddamn man who just so happens to be one of insert richest people on earth. And if we revealed them, the economy would crash. So we got to keep the economy the way it is, which isn't benefiting any of us. Ain't benefiting one goddamn one of us. But we have to then turn around and know that some of these bastards that we are working for, some of these bastards who we have spent 40 years sucking off and saying how great they are damn child monsters, child molesters, murderers, and shit like that. But if we weren't all stuck on this Puritan crap, I'm not saying that they would legalize child sex with grown-ass adults. I'm saying we would be able to spot the disgustingness of it and outlaw it and ban it and start putting people in prison or in gallows if we were actually doing the goddamn right thing. Consenting, lustful adults will be able to say, you over here lusting after a child, bitch. Put the rope on and hang out over here. We're just going to drop the bottom out on your ass. Just sit in old Sparky, bitch. But I'm a billionaire. The economy will crash. No, bitch, you're going to crash onto the floor. Get your ass in old Sparky so we can go ahead and send your ass to the upper or the lower room, goddammit. We're being told that if we out these monsters, somehow our economy is going to crash. Which brings up 2 points. Number one, why is our economy sold up in these billionaire oligarchs? And number two,
So that means they can do whatever trifling ass shit they want to, and we can't say anything because heaven forbid my money's not good in the goddamn stock market. Man, if you don't blow me, get out of here. Thank you, Hazel. Let it crash. Let it crash. Watch this bitch fall. If the choice was get these monsters off the goddamn street and the economy crashes, or leave the economy exactly where the hell they is while these monsters get a chance to walk their ass away. Let me tell you about how I feel about that goddamn economy.
Jack, I can't feel my legs. You ain't gonna need them. Bombs away.
Let the mother effer burn. Let it burn. At some point, ladies and gentlemen, we have got to stop being ashamed of ourselves. We have got to stop being ashamed of our desires. I'm not. I'm never going to be ashamed of my desires. Never. I am never going to be ashamed of the desires I have because I shouldn't have to. If all you can see with my wife and I is submissive white woman, big penis black guy, then I don't need to talk to you. Why are you even in my face? Why are you even here? Why are you even what are we talking about? Why do I even need to speak to you? I need to bypass your bitch ass and walk away. If all you can see out of a single mother is she's been ran through, then you don't deserve to be in the presence of that single mother. If all you see as a single father is a simp or a cuck or whatever, you don't need to be in his presence. Obviously, whatever the hell it is that this man or this woman is passionate about, you are not worthy to be in the room with it. You're not. You see a couple, a polyamorous couple, and all you can think of is who's sleeping with who, or who's bisexual, or dicks and coochies and balls and shit. You don't deserve to talk to these people. You don't. Be safe, Shaft. Hydrate, elevate, self-love and self-care. I love you all. Have a beautiful day on purpose. That is a good word from Miss Tressina. I want y'all to really understand what I am trying to tell you. Your desires are yours. If you've been with 10 men, 100 men, or 1,000 men, you're still worthy of respect, love, admiration, and a seat at the table. Those incels are incels not because women don't want to give them no ass, because they do not want to wake up, grow up, and be the sort of men that women would want to be desirable of in the first place. Nick Fuentes is a gay man. He is in a relationship with a trans person. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. But for him to come out and try to act like he knows so much about women and he's advocating for having sex with children, bitch, you can sit your funky ass down. Lindsey Graham is a gay man. There, I said it out loud. Does that mean he can't be a good legislator? No. Does that mean I cannot disagree with him on 99 out of 100% of things politically? No. But it does mean he's walking around here lying to his goddamn self. Why? Because the citizens of South Carolina that continue to send his ass to Capitol Hill will not respect him if he comes out of the closet, which is bullshit. You better be ready for the jokes. Exactly. I say all of this to say this. In your own way, you are beautiful. You are. Your desires are beautiful. Because if people believe in God, they believe God made us in his image, God put desire in us. He did. He did. Nudity is not a bad thing. Your body looks exactly like your body is supposed to look. You want to improve it for yourself. Don't improve it because society tells you otherwise. Who you love, how you love, who you lust after, how you screw, that is nobody's business. That does not make you less or more of a person. It simply makes you a person. And at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, all you should ever want is for a person to live the very best life they possibly can. We ain't got but one ride on this bitch. One. We ain't got but one ride on this. At the end of your life, do you want to be sitting someplace thinking about all the people you desired but never said anything to them about it? All the crushes you had that you just kept to yourself. Yes, men can be creepy as shit. Yes, I'll be the first person to say it. We talked about the mayor in Louisiana who basically sexually assaulted a kid. Now, had she been honest with herself and not trying to do this family values bullshit, maybe she would have known, hey, it is not good for my grown old ass to be sleeping with this teenager. He's a friend of my son. What am I doing? Stop playing this family values shit. Stop. If you have people under you that you were teaching, that you were loving on, that you were showing right from wrong, you were giving them a work ethic, you were giving them a way to live their lives and smile and things of that nature, you have values. And you were passing them on to your kids and grandkids and things of that nature. A woman who's had a lot of sexual encounters is not a whore or used or anything like that. It simply means that she is living her life on her terms, using her life to live as great as possible. And yes, that does mean desires. Yeah, it does. And you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Exactly. Right. Thank you, Witchy. I don't give a damn. I don't give a F who someone sleeps with as long as they're able to consent of appropriate age and are mentally and physically sound. Exactly. 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 We need to say that more often. Some of these podcast bros need to hear that shit to their face. Hey, you can talk body count all the hell you want. That simply means you do not have the equipment to pleasure a woman. You don't. Maybe you should sit down and shut up and let people who actually enjoy sexual desires of women and sexually desires of men, let us lead this conversation because obviously you are ill-equipped to do so. What are we talking to you for in the first place? There is no such thing as she old. Women are desirable at every age, except, let me take that back. As an adult, over the age of 21, consenting adult, they're attractive. I would love to see a love story featuring an older woman and some man in his 30s. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why is Hollywood turning these women into mothers and grandmothers and old women when in actuality they still have desires? They are still attractive to somebody. Let America and let the world see that it is perfectly okay for you to age gracefully and be sexy. Not having to use Botox or BBLs. Age means wisdom, unless you're a goddamn MAGA, in which case, no matter how old you are, you're still going to be stupid. But stop shaming people for lust. So long as it's consensual, so long as it's people that understand what they're getting themselves into, gay, straight, trans, it doesn't matter, black, white, otherwise, I don't care. Let them live. Let them be. And let them love how they want to love, with who they want to love. Because life is short. Life is too goddamn short for you to be walking around worried about some Puritan ideal of what family is, what sex is, what is desire, what makes a woman this, what makes a man that. Stop it. You want to be 98 years old with regret? Or do you want to live every single day of your life knowing that you are loved and can love, knowing that you are desirable and can desire, knowing that you live with lust, lust does not take over, and that you're doing this in the sunlight and not in the dark? Christy Nome and Corey Lewandowski were having sex. I don't have a problem with that. I got a problem with them doing it on my taxpayer dollar. That is the issue. I don't need family values to tell me who I should love and how I should do it. I do what my heart wants. And if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. That's not my problem. That's yours. Star said, Thomas, men folks say any type of counting bodies is an admin POG problem. It is. It is. It is. Y'all better enjoy yourself. You are in a relationship, grab your partner's ass. Let them know that you think they're sexy. And let them tell you the same thing back. If there's somebody you have a crush on, life is too goddamn short for you to be sitting there going, I guess I won't tell him because, I won't tell him. Better say something. Better open your mouth and say something. Closed mouth don't get fed. Stop telling people to hide this shit. Stop telling people, oh, that's nasty. No, it ain't. It's natural. Unnatural shit like sleeping with children or raping somebody, that's some unnatural shit. If it's about power and not desire, bitch, that's some nasty ass shit. Stop doing it. Stop. Disgusting. But if you feeling somebody and they feeling you, you're like, hey, goddamn, look at your body. Oh, baby, you sexy as shit. Say it. Live out loud. What is it that the great Jim Morrison said? The best thing. Nobody here gets out alive. No one here gets out alive. We are going to die one day, kids. Not me being morbid. It is a fact of life. The circle of life is you are born, you live, you die. Or you're born and you die. It doesn't matter. Death is at the end of this bitch. What have I told y'all? The journey, the destination is all the same for every single one of us. It's the journey that matters. The journey. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how I'm going to end this show. As always, y'all know how to support me if you want to. Patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. $3 a month. Help me keep all of this running. Help me keep bringing this incredibly good content. Patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. Show is brought to you in part by Smooth California, skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best. Trust lit. Y'all see how my skin shining? Y'all see that? That's Smooth California, baby. Whoa, them soaps. Oh, and that body, listen, and that body rub, oh, body butter, up. Got me out here shining. SmoothCA.online. Show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the melanation. But remember, you don't have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. MelExcellence.com. The show is brought to you in part by Something Black Made. Trust me, the apparel over at Something Black Made, they got clothes that will put your style on an 11. You know what I mean? I love you, can we not? Damn it. SomethingBlackMade.com. Finally, the show is brought to you in part by W Energy. A little scoop in some water, shake it up, drink it up. All the energy you need for the entire day. Type in Thomas Bishop for 10% off of your purchase. W.GG. The Sound of Coffee Shop is open, it's running, and it's piping hot. Today, I will finally finish the Saint Swomi collection. Ladies and gentlemen, the next hot and sexy shirt coming off the scene is Sylvia Saint Swomi. Listen, if you got a friend that's into girls, or you into girls yourself, you're going to need this Sylvia St. Swole me. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's all I'm going to tell you. You're going to want this Sylvia St. Swole me. Making that shit today. Sound of Coffee, all one word, dash out, that's full. Damn it, E, messing up my damn shit. The Sound of Coffee, all one word, dash out, fourthwall.com. Tazisms. Go to Tazisms. Get yourself a Percy the Pimping Possum shirt and some Cooter Biscuit coins. Don't ask me. Listen, if you got Cooter coupons, just go. Tazisms.com. Coming up next at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, is it my turn to talk or keeping it solid with Solid Blue Sister? I think I'm going to just say Solid Blue Sister comes on the air at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, yes. Hey, Guild hoodies are coming. Guild hoodies are coming. And we got another No Kings protest March 28th. This would be the very best time for you to pick up a No Kings shirt or a No Kings hoodie. On the back it says, "What's a king to a villain?" Y'all seen the advertisement. Y'all need to go ahead and rock that shit. It's my turn to talk. Topic: emotionally immature adults. Oh shit. Oh my turn to talk. 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on these GCPR airwaves. The inspirational word from Miss Star O'Gwen. Beat limitless today. I love you. I am proud of you. Move through your day as though everything you want is waiting at your fingertips, waiting for you more. I got your 6. That is the inspirational word for one, Miss Star O'Gwen. So what is it that we say every day, kids? Let me summarize this show as distinctly as I possibly can. There's no part of you that you should ever be ashamed of. Not one part of your life should you ever be ashamed of. For me, I've got more good years behind me than I have in front of me. But even when I made those horrible mistakes, even when I made bad mistakes, I learned. Even when I made bad choices, I learned. Not because I wanted to be better than everybody else, but because I wanted to be the best version of myself. I tell my sons this all the time. I tell my daughters this all the time. I don't want you to be like me. I want you to be the very best version of you. Your desires do not limit you. Your thought process about your body or who you are attracted to, that shit does not limit the person that you are. You are beautiful, desirable. Every body shape, every age, it doesn't matter. Because love, ladies and gentlemen, that is the engine that drives us all. That's the engine that drives every one of us. After I started to deconstruct, I realized that I love me. I might not like me all the time, but I damn sure love me. And that means I love everything from the top of my head to the bottom of my goddamn feet. Every desire that I've ever had, I no longer feel shame about it. I embrace it. Every person I find attractive, I'm going to tell them. It may be, I just say they're attractive and go away. It might not even be on some sex shit. It simply might be the fact that I find this person attractive. But I'm not hiding that shit anymore. For what? Why? I don't need to. And neither do you. Remember that. Remember that. What is it that we say every day, kids? May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the Villain. My title and designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild, a proud, upstanding member of the Outcast Nation. Oh, and for the your mama joke this evening or this morning, let me make it distinct. Your mom saw me in a pair of sweatpants. And then she went home and saw your father in a pair of suit pants. Now you understand why she's always walking around in sweatpants. I'm just going to throw it out there. It's just like, whoa!
She saw them sweatpants and was like, hey. Wait a minute, I think I've seen him before. Oh, yeah, I remember.
Daddy Longstroke. You can't smoke it. Daddy Longstroke. You can't toke it. Daddy Longstroke. 8 inches, come on, easy.
Just throwing it out there. And this has been a Trifling Tuesday episode of The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Call Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. I love you. I am proud of you. I see greatness in every step you take. I see a person unafraid to be who they are in every single breath you take. I want nothing but the best for you. I want you to be able to live a life that makes you happy, because at the end of it, regret is something we don't do here. So live it out loud, unafraid, limitless, and without apology. As always, with love in my heart, I say this. With peace on my mind, I give this. Oh, hey, and I shaved last night. Oh, back to the young rogue days, baby. And just a tad bit of hair grease. I will see you all tomorrow for Why Wednesday. We're going to ask, why is this war still going on? And why are we letting a dementia-addled idiot lead it? I love you all. Be safe. 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, my turn to talk with the one, the only Solid Blue Sister on these GCPR airwaves. I love you all. Be safe. Have the best day possible. See you tomorrow. Peace. Hey, I love you guys. And you better not ever forget it.